Here, this is what he's looking like now. Bobrisky's brother. And this Danny here, this is what he's looking like right now. And these lot, see what they're looking like right now.
I ain't gonna play the whole clip. All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakodash. Oh, man. Double honors to the apostle of Great Millstone and Southern Brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. And I'm hopping right into it. It's not even meant to be long. This shit just vexing. And it's crazy, man. It's just fucking crazy out here. You can't even just, talk to a chick and go to the next level. Things that you gotta double check to make sure a bitch is a bitch, man. This shit is sick. All right, and this place, hey, America has to be destroyed, man. Plain and simple. Hey, this is Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry, for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And that's the point of this video. Man, this is a sighing and crying, man. All right? Hey, just like Ephesians 5 said, let me grab it real quick. That word mark right there is the Hebrew tawah, which means exemption from judgment. But this is Ephesians 5. And it's 9. For the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth, proving what is acceptable unto the Lord, and that shit is unacceptable. At the end of the day, there's a judgment for that. All right, there's a judgment for sodomy. The Lord gave us the example of old, and that's what's coming to the world. All right, especially America. Hey, Revelation 11 calls this place what? Spiritual Sodom. And that's the proof right there, man. That's the proof right there. Proving what is acceptable unto the Lord, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. So we speak against the madness, And I thought about like, damn, do I want to show the clips? I want to be showing, the trainees on the channel and shit. Cause Vex brother spirit, but end of the day, shit, it is what it is, man. We got to speak against these things, man. And yeah, it's vexing, man. For it is a shame even to speak of, this is the point, for it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret. So it's a shame to mention these things, to show these things, man. Nobody want to look at that abomination, man. But brothers, we got to, it's different out here, man, how we got to move it, even, trying to get your rocks off and shit. It's fucking crazy, man. All right? These girls out here, some of them, a lot of them are mansdem, man. Fucking mansdem is now out looking like bitches, man. It's crazy. With good surgery. In the hood, even. Not just the rich ones that got money. Somehow these broke motherfuckers, we know how. Esau was paying for it. The government has put funds aside for these operations and shit. It's crazy. That's how you know this is wickedness, man. That which is highly esteemed amongst men is abomination with the Most High. Folly is said in great dignity. For the government to have money aside to help with this type of shit, all right, it's wickedness. But all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light. For whatsoever doth make manifest is light. All right. So back in this Ezekiel 9. And 5. And to the others he said in mine hearing, Go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have you pity. Because how can you not hate this place? How can you not speak against the abominations here? Well, you have to walk around and be subject to even the possibility of coming across one of these, transformers. And it's in woman's clothes. It got feminine features. All right, they got on revealing clothes. You look, then you may even go talk to it, And it turns out it's a dude that got the scratchy voice. And some of them hide the voice well, man. You go talk to it and shit. And it's a blessing if they tell you up front that they was a man. Because a lot of these things don't even tell you. It's real fucked up out here, man. Oh, fuck all that, man. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark. And began at my sanctuary, then they began at the ancient men, which were before the house. All right, so, hey, destruction got to come in. It's too much wickedness here. All right? It's too much wickedness here. What was the other scripture? I want it. Damn, they closed the app on me. They don't like that. Yeah, Isaiah 3 and 9. I knew it's... Oh, it's both of them. I thought I was getting confused with 13, but it's both of them. So this Isaiah 3 and 9. Get to the point. The show of their... I'm sorry, 8. For Jerusalem is ruined and Judah is fallen, because their tongue and their doings are against the Lord, to provoke the eyes of his glory. And you know what else crazy right here? A lot of times you just gotta assume that what you're looking at is a dude anyway. Because these females, they make up and contour their face just like the trannies do. So once that happens, like, nah, that's it too. You gotta just assume, think like that, man. Really, you get you a reasonable enough chick or a couple reasonable enough chicks, hey, stick to what you know. Shit, it's so fucked up out here, man. This is crazy. Laughing to keep from crying. This is crazy. The show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Ain't no more in the closet, really. They out here gallivanting or whatever around, man. Galloping around, man. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. And that's what's going to come, evil. All right, bad times. Ev meaning times and ill, which is like what it sounds like, bad. All right, judgment's going to come. Say ye to the righteous that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him. All right, that's what time we're looking forward to. The time where, Lord willing, with the elect, we get delivered out of this place, get delivered from this flesh and all the abominations around us, man, to get a kingdom where righteousness dwelleth, man. All right? And where wickedness is taken out of the earth, man. We're looking forward to these things, man. This must happen. Wherein dwelleth righteousness. Let me grab that. That's Peter. This is 2 Peter 3. And 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. That's them explosions, them nukes. All right. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. So something hot enough to turn the metal and the elements to dust. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? That's why we do this work. That's why, part of the reason, as the scriptures say, also, the Lord loved us, so we love him. So we do it to show our appreciation. But also, hey, it starts with that fear. The beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Most High. Hereby knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. That's the first motivator, chief motivator. That fear, we don't want to be destroyed. What manner of persons are you to be in all holy conversation and godliness, man? looking for and hasting until the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. That's what we're looking forward to, man. So we can actually enjoy the earth. All right? Where there's no sorrow after after our laughter. That was a tongue twister. After our laughter. Because right now, you may have we have hobbies or some shit, they say things we do to let our proverbial hair down. But even then, it's still a vexing, it's still bullshit we got to deal with. It's still not true happiness, man. Because this place is fucking hell. It's all defiled. So we're looking forward to the kingdom, man. Well, our exactors will be all righteous. Well, our seed will be all righteous. Well, we ourselves, we will be all righteous. We won't be able to go off. All right? Be able to properly fear and serve the Lord perfectly. And this damn devil will be under our feet. Because right now, this is crazy, man. I'm going to end it on this. This is crazy right now, man. Hey, the Lord never lied. And Ezra said, the wickedness will increase. Let me grab that. Oh, this increase, actually the word, yeah. Yeah, 5. This is 2nd Esdras. Is this the one? I feel like this is it. 2nd Esdras 14. And 17. I started 16. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. All right? For the time is fled far away, and leasing is hard at hand. For now hastens the vision to come which thou hast seen. All right, and leasing means deceit, lies, And everything against the truth is a lie, What's that? Deuteronomy says, all of them that come against the Most High shall be found liars. All right, but look where we at, man. Just evil everywhere you look. Just madness. Everything is out of order. And literally everything is fucking out of order. Only thing in order is the men of the Lord, and that's Psalms 50 being fulfilled. I will set them in order before thine eyes. That's it. This world is truly upside down. Inside out, man. Round and round. But this is this is 2 Peter 2 and 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after shall live ungodly. And we have the word Sodom. It means burning. Romans breaks down, about the homosexuality. It says they burn with their lust. And what is Sodom remembered for? Before the destruction, they were wicked. But what did they do or try to do to those angels, man? They tried to rape those men. That's the epitome of burning in your lust. They were hit with blinds and still tried to rape those men. Sodomy is at the top of the height of wickedness, man. And that's normal here. It's praised. They pushed on the children. So what's left of this place? The same judgment that Sodom and Gomorrah got. And delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. For that righteous man dwelling among them, and seeing and hearing vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. All right, so the shit is a vexation, brothers. I seen that video and I had to do it, man. Had to speak against this shit because that is so goddamn wicked, and everybody's defending it. Everybody's rocking with it. But that's cool though. That's gonna make their sins reach the height of heaven, so this place can get its destruction. That's what we're waiting for. For iniquity to reach its max. So for iniquity to fulfill its portion, so the Lord can destroy this place. Yeah, 2 Esdras 15:5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So that's what we're looking forward to. And this, unfortunately, but fortunately, you know, sodomy has to be out there in the open like this. It had to be pushed to the forefront. It had to be talked about and everywhere like we see it, so they can fulfill their wickedness, so they can earn their destruction. So we almost out of here, brothers. In fact, a lot of these fucking countries, man, they speaking against this shit. All right, they come, hey, not even that, even some, these veterans. Hey, sodomy is bringing the violence to the forefront. Because these people are really against it. You got two sides. Now we did a video on this a couple, like 3 Sundays ago. The clip came up where the one Edomite, you know, Patriots like, look, if a trainer going to the bathroom, I'm going to protect my daughter, my wife. He ain't supposed to be in there. Then there was a tranny that made a video saying that he'll get his gun. He was telling other trainers to get their legal guns, so they can fight and be willing to kill and die for their right to use the women's bathroom. So they're going to collide and bump heads, right? So that's one thing on the division, one level of the division, right? But then let me see, Lord, well, I can find this video. I know I sent to the Elder Malcolm. Here we go. Let me make sure I got the... Okay.
But not in the Bahamas. Don't bring that around here. And I also want to say to all y'all parents who've been emailing me, texting me, and say, listen, y'all get ready. Because the time will come when all of us can have to stand up to protect our children. Whether I think we have to show this government, because what this government is doing is testing the water to see if we passive and we benign and we can let it slide. We will not let this slide. Not one filthy book will be led in our classrooms, in our libraries. I can lead the charge. When I say let's go, I need you all to let's go. Because I ain't letting it happen.
All right, and he was talking about that sodomy. Then you had I believe it was Ghana, but then you got these African countries, 'cause I think it's more than one that's speaking up against that sodomy. All right, what happened with the Qatar, whatever the fucking Arab country is? They wasn't having that. These other countries are finally saying no to America, and they bullshit, and they ready to fight over this shit, man. So you got American citizens that's finna bump head over sodomy. Then you got these countries ready to fight over this shit. Meanwhile, violence and tension's already out there. The tension is fucking thick out there with these different nations, especially with the BRICS getting more and more power. The U.S. dollar losing its dominance. The Lord is taking this place down, and sodomy is funny. It's funny. It's ironic, kind of, in a way. It's good writing, is what it is. But sodomy is part of the downfall of this place. Not just in the sense, of course, the Lord's going to judge them and bring the fire, but the world is actually looking at like, fuck that. Sodomy is pissing the world off, but hey, it's the scriptures being fulfilled. This was in Solomon 14. It says, pride is heavy before the Most High and man. At some point, these nations are going to say, fuck the pride of Esau. Pride is when one turns away from his maker. It was going to be something that's just so left that the world was going to say, look, that's it. That's enough. And now we're here. The world is sick of your oppressions, your oppression. All right? And sick of you forcing your shit on them, man. How long shall he increase that which is not his, man? That he that lays himself in thick clay. This is what's with Solomon 14. And 23, for whilst they slew their children in sacrifices, or used secret ceremonies, or made revelings of strange rites, they kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled. Either one slew another treacherously, or grieved him by adultery. So that there reigned in all men without exception blood, manslaughter, theft, and dissimulation, corruption, unfaithfulness, tumults, perjury. This is what the world is filled with. These type of spirits right now. Disquieting of good men, forgiveness of good turns, defiling of souls, changing of kind. All the different gender switches. That's changing of kind, man. I learned this scripture from Murph years ago, man. Disorder in Jeremiah in the Chicago camp. We affectionately call him Murph. Disorder in marriages, adultery, and shameless uncleanness. And these things, man, the world is going through this shit and having to deal with this shit. The world is mourning. And what does Romans 8 say, man? The creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God. End of the day, these heathens, deep down in their soul, they can't wait for us to roll over them, man. Yeah, they got to deal with their judgment. But after that, they're gonna have peace. They're gonna get to enjoy their marriages. They're gonna get to enjoy their children, enjoy the earth, enjoy their own lands, man. Yeah, we're gonna get our cut off top. We're not gonna be the oppressing sword, man, that rule the world with a continual stroke. The earth is supposed to be paradise. The word Eden means pleasure, or paradise loosely. And it wasn't just the garden called Eden. It was a garden in Eden. The whole earth is meant to be Eden. You got motherfuckers getting attacked by monkeys and shit. We're supposed to have dominion over these creatures. Bitch got attacked by a pack of Dobsons. Little ass hot dogs, man. That ain't supposed to be happening. That's because the earth is out of course and an evil time because of the wickedness that's in the earth, man. The earth is mourning because the law was slacked. The physician is coming, though, man. Our Lord Yahweh Shai is coming to fix this. Esau is going down. Here's the point. For the worshiping of idols not to be named is the beginning, the cause, and the end of all evil. So this sodomy is actually causing more division, more friction, and going to bring more violence. Poetic justice. Idolatry is the reason we see all these different demonic spirits out there. There's people doing all the wickedness that they're doing. But this is going to bring them to their own end where they destroy one another. And ultimately, the Lord comes, intervene, and bring them nukes, man. So, hopefully it's edifying. All praise, honor, glory to Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai Ba'asham Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles, the Elders Great Millstone. And shout out to the brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. Shalom, Baba Ball.